The first kinds of transformations we're going to look at here are the simplest ones. They're what are called the shifts, horizontal and vertical shifts. These are ones where our function, our graph, just gets adjusted by pushing it up, down, left, or right, where we have that if you add some constant c to a function outside of it, we'll see what that looks like in a second, that is, take f of x plus or minus c, you either move it up or down c units respectively. On the other hand, if you put the c inside of the function, you take f of the quantity x plus c or x minus c, something that we saw when we were talking about the difference quotients, you will get c units to the left or c to the right. And again, the notation here isn't quite indicative of how simple this operation is. We'll see a couple of quick examples to understand exactly how this works. For our first example, we want to use the graph of f of x equals the absolute value of x to graph g of x equals the absolute value of x plus 3. What we're doing here falls into that first category there of the function plus some constant on the outside of it. So we can start with the absolute value, the graph of that, and then understand that what we're doing with this shift is just pulling it up 3 units. Very straightforward stuff. As I said, this is the easiest one to work with. And let's get one more example here with another type of shift so we can see how it works in a slightly different way. So for our second example, we want to use the graph of f of x equals root x to graph g of x equals the square root of the quantity x minus 4. So for this, we're in that last category there with a horizontal shift where we are moving the graph of root x 4 units to the right, like so. Again, shift's pretty easy to deal with. So let's deal with another one here where we're talking about what are called reflections.